All right.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Welcome to Speaking on Holiday. And I'm here. And I'm Jeff. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Jeff?
Great.
That's good. It's a little chilly. I'm thinking of doing reporting. Like they do the live reporting. Anyway, it's been a bit upset. And everybody's going. So I hope everybody's doing okay.
You're like one of those idiot reporters who stands outside in the freaking hurricane.
It's unbelievable. It's snowing. It's unbelievable. It's close on it, and we're back to you on the thing. It's chilly. It's unbelievable. Open your window. It's unbelievable. Anyway. This is hot. I'm starting to suffocate.
You think? I realize it's 74 degrees in here.
Lovely. Anyway. Welcome to the snowy edition of the Steve Square Show. Once again, for those of you who have, or inaudible, I was actually inaudible.
You were inaudible.
I was inaudible. Welcome to the Steve Square Show. Okay. Jeff, Effie, 20-man Stevie K. And of course, there's a blizzard outside. You can see.
There's a little snow.
You know.
It was barely a blizzard.
Okay. Let's start right away. Put that picture up. This was on the front of Newsday today. This is
from like 1940.
No, this is not. This was the front of Newsday. There it is. It's going to pop up, and you're going to see this is a live shot of New York, Long Island. You'll see it. It'll pop up in a second because Jeff, Jeff, everything is no big deal. This was a big deal. Oh, good. We got a good, clean live.
That was February 8th.
No.
That's February 8th, 1978, you freaking lunatic.
What is the difference? Is it coming up on there? Or did they see it? Oh, they see it. Look at that. What a blizzard.
Look at the date. It was 20 cents for a Newsday.
Oh, wow. That's about what it's worth.
Oh,
but that was, what date was that?
1978.
What day? Oh, but look at the date.
February 8th.
Right. So it's almost an anniversary because it's almost February 8th. Well, that would make sense. It's always going to be in January or February, right? A blizzard.
Yeah.
So the chances are it's probably going to be.
You think?
So 1978, that was the big blizzard. That was the biggest blizzard Long Island ever had. 1978.
Yes.
This is part of our Remember When segment. It's a new segment I'm introducing today on the show.
Segment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say what didn't catch on.
Nope.
I'm going to put this scarf on you. I'm going to muzzle you in another minute. I'm going to muzzle you. Who knows where Steve is? Where's my phone? First of all, look at these. What do you think of these? These are mittens, but they are gloves at the same time. So let me tell you what makes this great. Let's say you're warm and then you want to get frostbite. Look how easy you can get frostbite. I don't understand the design of this. Why? Who would want to have their fingers exposed? For what purpose? I mean, maybe to do this. This is true. Oh, look at that. It is.
If you got to change a tire,
I'm not changing it. And this is going to help my 4 fingers free.
If you would wear normal gloves.
All right. So did Steve call? No. Let me see if I could put the thing up. Okay, good. It's on. I got volume on just in case Steve calls. We want to be ready.
All right. So we've established this is
not. Yeah, you can get it off. Yeah, they get the point. You could take it off. My point was, this was you are sitting in this comfortable. What's the temperature? 74.
74.
You don't even know what's going on out there.
You're right. I don't.
What do you think of the Hollister? A little bling? Very nice. Look at this. I'm ready. Because
you can see a jacket.
Yes. And you could, there we go. Look at, I didn't even try to do that. And I'm wearing the colors of the Seahawks who are in the Super Bowl. Say that fast. Seahawks are in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And now why don't you speaking of Super Bowl, we got a really good vibe of the country and who's going to be interested in the Super Bowl. You can see from my analytics, I'm going analytics. All sports have transferred to analytics. I'm showing you which two places on the United States are going to be interested in this nonsense Super Bowl. That little corner on the Pacific Northwest, known as Seattle.
Super Bowl's not nonsense.
I know you're a big football guy. I'm a baseball
It's
guy.
one of the biggest sporting events in the world.
Nobody cares. First of all, I hate New England with a passion. Hate the Patriots.
Right, they're not Tom Brady anymore.
I still hate them.
Belichick's gone.
Nah, I still hate. I don't like anything There's still people. I don't. It's like even if people left the Boston Red Sox, I would always hate the Boston Red Sox as the Yankees.
Their coach was a player for the Patriots.
Oh, what?
Mike Vrabel.
You're getting into outer things. I have no interest in any of this. This is who's interested. These two little minute places. No, of course, everybody. We do this every year for the Super Bowl. My nephew, his birthday is always around the Super Bowl. So we do this big party where we have a Super Bowl party. My sister hosts it for my nephew, and then we watch the Super Bowl, and it's what we do. So, but no, I like to watch the Super Bowl. It's too much. First of all, they shouldn't wait 2 weeks.
It should be the week after.
Yeah, that's nonsense.
Yes.
It's like, how much do they need to build this up? It's built up enough. I think it loses momentum.
Yeah, they're going to overproduce the hell out of it.
That's what every day it's a talk about it. It's a let's analyze every single player's likes and dislikes and his girlfriend and his movie he picks. Like, just play the game.
Exactly.
Play the game. That's the one thing. I don't like the 2 week layover. And I think they should play 2 out of 3.
What?
Baseball plays 4 out of 7.
This isn't baseball.
I know, I understand. Basketball plays 4 out of 7.
So what? Basketball is barely a sport.
Oh, now you just. What about hockey? You're a big hockey guy. They play 4 out of 7.
That's right, they do.
So let's go. Why are these guys so weak? Weak that they can only play 1 game? That's it. We can only play 1 game. I might get tackled.
Football is a pretty violent sport.
So is this podcast show. So I don't want to hear any of your jabbering. Look at me. You know what I went through to get here? I braved the elements. I braved the storm. It's a blizzard outside. I was shoveling today. First of all, yesterday you had to do it in segments. You couldn't just shovel once. You had to kind of every 2 hours I was out there shoveling. You got to pace yourself. Right. So I'm shoveling, and there's a kind of competitive thing with the neighborhood. Everybody wants to see who gets out there first, who's weak and has to, who's like, and there's some pride. And I know you're a snowblow owner, a previous snowblower.
Yes.
You're from the snowblow world.
Yes.
And I understand. There's something of pride about shoveling. It's not only the wrenched back. It's not only the dislocated rotator cuff I have right now in my left shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Those are badges of honor. It's the home. I'm shoveling my home. I don't need anything battery powered. All I need is that shovel and my wits about me. There's something primitive about man versus snow. I should have done a remote. I should have did a camera. You should have came over. We should have done a camera where I'm shoveling, and then we could have done like a remote, like an on the scene with Stevie K shoveling. Might have been a nice segment, no?
No.
All right. Anyway.
I don't go out in the cold.
I know you don't. You don't go out in the cold. You don't fly in a plane. You don't see. You don't do this. We're gonna get you. We're changing it up. This is your year.
You know what I did this weekend?
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Oh. You're the only one that's proud of that.
I sat right there and watched TV while the snow came down.
Did you at least see the snow from the window?
For a second or two.
You should. My mom said this, and I. She's right, and I'll tell you why. I'll tie it in a bow. But she, the mayor was the New York City mayor. He was saying, for some reason, he was really animate about not having a snow day today for New York City school kids and making them do remote.
Yeah.
And not just letting them have a snow day and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the people were like, yeah, my internet is down, quotes, and they were, and stuff like that. And then he had the chancellor come on. There was this big thing that he was like, there is no way we're having a snow day, like as if he gets paid or something for keeping the school open. And they were so worried about one day. But my mom was saying every kid, and I agree, every kid should have that snow day. That's the excitement of when you were a child and the schools are closed and all the kids, and especially in New York City, they go to Central Park and they sled down the hill or whatever. you know, they don't need this remote nonsense where and then you're trying to log on for what? The teachers just log on, they give you some sign, they're out at an aerobic class.
Of course.
You know, the teachers, they tie that teacher bun. And then they go to an aerobic and they leave the thing on with a thing that with a fake AI that goes, "Hi kids. Hi kids. Hi kids."
This is gonna smack the shit out of you.
She doesn't want to be on the remote thing. Oh, she knows the way I feel about teachers. I am one of the biggest. I'm not no, my sister and my niece are teachers, but she doesn't, and they're Long Island anyway, but the schools were closed on Long Island.
Yeah.
They didn't give this remote nonsense. Stop with that. If I was a kid and they were like, I used to love to see you to scroll across the screen.
I look forward to those days all the
right?
time.
You were like looking, and your school was
right.
closed. You're like, yeah.
Watch for my school on a ticker.
Right. We've lost that. Now it's, you can have an AI robot in your bed. You'll learn. If it's the last thing I do, you'll learn. Like, I don't understand how that's benefiting him. I don't know.
Keep the mayor out of it. Parents, do what you're going to do with your kids.
That's it. Do what you do.
Tell Mom Donnie to shut his face.
Well, it was today, so a lot of kids, I saw her on my phone from Central Park, so a lot of kids weren't listening because Central Park was packed with kids on those sled things, snowboards. So, yeah, nobody was listening to this guy. And then they have he does this awkward thing I thought was awkward, and the governor did this too, and I'm a big fan of Hochul.
Hochul? You pronounced your name right. Congratulations.
I did.
Good for you.
Hochul. Big fan.
Finally, you got it.
Love the Hulk. Love Governor Hulk, the Hulkster. Oh, sure. That's about as politic as I get. Love the Hulkster. The Hulkster. He posts one. Well, first of all, his video was he was helping a guy shovel out his car, and the cameras just happened to be on. What luck for him.
Of course.
What luck. Oh, I just happened to be there shoveling somebody, and there's 3 cameras doing this. And he's shoveling, and he has a jacket on. It's not a jacket. It's like a windbreaker you'd wear in 70-degree weather at the beach in the springtime. So obviously he doesn't know from anything about snow. People are like bundling. Then the governor, not to be outdone, I guess she saw this, got right on social media, and she has a shovel, and she's teaching how to shovel. She goes, "Let me show you the basics of shoveling. I have this, but we can't show it because you don't have the Facebook, right? So I can't.
No.
I call it the Facebook.
The Facebook.
Yeah. So the Governor Hochul is shoveling, and she's teaching. She goes, "Don't pick up big scoops at once. Little bit. And she goes, little bit. And she's throwing it to the side. And it's 2 millimeters of snow." So I said, well, what if it's not 2 millimeters? And what if what it was, which was 27 inches of ice? It was almost like I was digging my way to China. It was granite. I think I dug up some of Earth. I think I went past snow and ice and I started hitting concrete. I don't know what I was doing anymore. I started seeing, I was mud on my shovel. I think I went too deep. I think I did. Nothing was going to stop me from getting to that ground. I was on a mission. No blower. All weekend, huh? You just hung?
I did not a thing. Looked out the window every hour or so just for a second, see what was going on.
They did a pretty good. I have to say, this is Lindenhurst. They did a pretty good plow job. The areas, even the parking space, I said they plowed. They did a really good job.
Yeah.
I have to say that I'm getting a little warm now.
You think?
Oh yeah. You like this scarf? It's a knit scarf. I know they're having a little trouble right now, but they're doing better. Look at this. I like with the frills on the edge. I'm a big frill guy.
Are you going to keep this on the entire show, really?
Well, I got the fingers out. Well, I'm trying to get people in the mindset. This is where, so if somebody watches this show years from now, they could say, "Oh, that must have been a winter show." Blizzard of 26. That was, so then when we put a paper and it shows the front page and someone's doing a podcast in 50 years, they could say, "Hey, there was the blizzard of 26.
You know that's never happened.
Never gonna happen.
Right?
Nobody
You
watches
get
it. Nobody watches this show live, let alone in 50 years. Anyway, you're not supposed to agree. I think, me and Jeff were watching that they have podcast shows now on Netflix. I think we need to be on Netflix.
Yeah, we should give it a shot.
I got to find out how that's happening because they don't look like people we've ever heard of. We just scroll through it. Maybe in the podcast world they're big.
Probably.
That's probably what it is.
You might need more than 3 viewers to.
I had 5 last week. We had 5. No, I think, no, what am I talking? I've had 40, 50. We had a call once. That's just true because a lot of people watch after the fact, not live. But me and Steve were doing a show years ago and a guy called up from like South Carolina. They asked Steve about this. He goes, I listen to you guys when I'm driving to work. Yeah, I love you guys.
Really?
We thought it was a joke.
Wow.
We literally thought it was a joke. We're like, where did you find us? How do you know?
Damn.
And then we were asking people, well, like, did you call? No, he was a real guy. I mean, that was so, you never know who's watching, So, I'm sure he ended up being a serial killer. But we don't discriminate. If you're a serial killer and you're in between murders and you want to watch a podcast show, you tune into the Steve Squared Show. I'm kidding. Don't. We don't advocate serial killing, right?
You're going to get us thrown off here. You know that, right?
Nobody's watching. You have to watch to be thrown off. We're not proponents of serial murder. The Steve Squared Show does not endorse or advocate serial killing.
I don't know.
Somebody knows me. Did you get your rock salt, your ice melt?
For what?
Here's another problem I have with blizzards in general. Is the panic. I feel that there's a cahoots going on. There's some kind of shenanigans. It was a favorite word of mine. Shenanigans is the word of 2026. Shenanigans is going on.
Okay.
Here's the shenanigans. I feel there's a coordination between either the news or the social media to say there's a big storm, panic, so the grocery stores just sell out of everything. Panic, because let's face it, maybe one day, we're in 2026. They do a pretty good job of getting everybody going within a day. You don't need 45 pounds of bologna. This is not a nuclear war. I'm telling you, I went online that day before and a guy got 400 pounds of cold cuts as if we were getting hit by Russia. As if he was going underground and he needed 800 pounds of salami.
You think Sam Champion is conspiring with the supermarket?
I think there's some coordination, kickback, connection, shenanigan that somebody's getting a kickback because you'd say this and what do people, and this is another problem. I went to Ace Hardware because I needed paint and some light bulbs. Don't ask me why. I was doing a project where I needed paint and light bulbs. Okay? Those are those datelines where they go, I don't understand. Why were you getting paint and light bulbs the day before a blizzard? I don't know anything.
I don't want to know.
So anyway, that's a dateline. That's always a dateline. They see the guy go in. So let me understand this. You bought a sledgehammer, a drill, and the person was killed 22 hours later.
Oh my God.
So I go into Ace and there's a line of people buying shovels. My thing is, don't you own a shovel? Why every year do you need to buy a new shovel? They're not disposable. You don't use it and discard it. You keep it every season. I have the same shovel since I was a child, and it's still there. The thing goes on the stick. It doesn't break. Like, why do you need a new shovel every year? Why is there a panic as if people never owned a shovel in their life? Like, isn't that one of the things if as a homeowner? Because these are homeowners, right? They're shoveling their home. Like as a homeowner, you'd have a shovel, rake. You'd have things in your home. Why is it that oh my God, I need a shovel. A snowstorm's coming. I don't understand all that. And let me tell you something about the ice melt. You should not be using ice melt on your steps. It ruins the concrete. Ice melt burns through if you have concrete, obviously, it might melt the ice.
That's why we have potholes in the street.
Right. Because it deteriorates that, it starts eating away.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I get it. Nobody wants to slip. Be careful out there. But that stuff corrodes and eats away at the concrete. So if you have a nice steps, you put that on, you'll see what happens in a couple of days. That'll eat right through. So you know, you can put some salt down, I guess. What I like to do is I leave just a fine line of ice for the mailman.
You gotta make the mailman happy.
No, I'm kidding. I really clear it for the mailman. I make a nice.
So did I at my house.
But he didn't. He didn't come today. I saw the mail truck, but no mail. So I think he was looking around, and he said, "They're fine." Told him. What happened to that thing? Through ice, through snow, through rain, right?
You didn't get mail.
No, I didn't see
Maybe
him.
he had nothing to deliver.
I was out there, and I didn't see any house
You
get
think
delivered.
he singled you out?
No, he singled. He didn't decide. He decided not to do it. He drove the mail truck. I saw drive by the house, by the block, but nobody got mail. I think he made an appearance to make it look like he was, but drove right home. More shenanigans.
Now it's
more shenanigans.
Now the mailman is conspiring against you.
It's a total conspiracy. You should be a guy like that. You're a big conspiracy guy.
No, I'm not.
No? Maybe Steve is.
Probably.
Where is Steve?
The only conspiracy theory I believe is Oswald did not kill Kennedy.
All right. Well,
that's about it.
All right. All right. I did watch. Did you see the Mel Brooks 99-year-old man?
No, I want to see that.
Oh my gosh, you got to watch it.
I got to see it.
I watched it with me and my mom watched it. It was so good.
I saw a clip of him talking about Norman Lear.
Yeah.
I got to see that.
It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend it. It was really good, and he's a great story. Judd Apatow did this, and he's interviewing him.
Yeah.
And Mel Brooks, is Mel Brooks 99? Is that that's he must be 99. That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
So he talks. It's funny because there's nobody around from his thing. I mean, his group was Neil Simon's, the Carl Reiners, the Sid Caesars, all of these guys. He's the one left, and he told great stories. It's interesting just how he got into the business. Just a kid from Brooklyn. He served in World War II.
Yeah.
He did a lot, and Sid Caesar paid him out of his pocket on the Show of Shows as a writer because the producer was like, I don't know this kid. I don't want him. He didn't want him as a writer. He didn't know him. Mm-hmm. And Sid Caesar had, they became friends, and he knew he was pretty funny, Mel Brooks. So he paid him out of his pocket. And
those are the good days of the great comedians.
A lot of good writers. Can you imagine those kind of writers on those shows? I mean, they were all Larry Gelbart, creator of MASH.
Those were the good days.
I mean, and then I go, I don't understand it. Maybe when you get older, you start going, why don't they have shows, better shows now? It's hard to find anything. I go through Netflix and these things. Is it just, it's probably me. I'm not a big streamer. I'm not a big series person. I don't like all these shows. I don't know. It's just, but those were great shows.
There's some good stuff, but it's a lot of crap.
Hey, remember when? Let's go to there's another segment, the Remember When segment. Can you pop up the television one I have?
You didn't give me a television one.
Take a look. I sent it to you.
No, you didn't.
Go to your email.
You lie.
No.
You sent me nothing.
Not that one. You see another one? You see, maybe I did.
This one I got from you was the sled.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Get it to you. How can I not have sent it to you?
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Never mind.
Yeah, that's it. Doubt me. So this is a Remember When segment, or remember, I'll do it throughout the show. Here's another Remember When moment brought to you by the Steve Squared Show.
Which you will have in a moment.
Just take your time. Take your time, but I would clearly recommend, while Jeff is loading that up, I am and will be rooting for the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl. How about you?
And they will probably win.
I'll tell you why. I had family from Tacoma, Washington.
Mm-hmm.
And years ago, they sent me a Seattle Seahawks jersey. Mm-hmm. So there's a picture of me as a kid wearing a Seattle Seahawks. And people would always be like, why do you have a Seattle? And I had explained, well, I have family that lived in Washington. Mm-hmm. So definitely, you got to look for anything to have interest in. It's up. So look at that. That's when those are simpler times when you didn't have to have 4,000 choices of nothing, but you had a simple 6 or 7 choices. You had great TV, great content, CBS, NBC, Fox, ABC.
I think I had a TV.
I think that is my TV.
Looks familiar.
WPIX and PBS. If you wanted to watch a little document.
11 was PAX even back then.
Yeah. Right? It's still, right? They're all the same, though.
Yeah,
It's funny.
they're
Everything
all
is the same.
Is 9 still WOR?
I don't know if 9, Steve would know that. Steve is a big,
I'm not sure if 9 is WOR.
I don't know.
They may have changed.
That might have changed. But the others, because 9 used to be broadcast out of Jersey. It was a Jersey station.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that, but that's our Remember When.
I still watch PBS.
And what a great TV. Look at the rabbit ears on that thing.
No, I love it.
Right?
Gotta love
You
it.
got to get up and change the channel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are the days.
oh man. We don't like that. No activity right now. You just lay and change. Lay
Yeah.
and
A
change.
bunch of lazy bastards.
If you have a thumb and a forefinger, you can get through life. That's all you need is this.
That's it.
If you could do that, you're good in 2026. Those are great TVs. Look at that thing.
Square box.
And it weighed about 1,000 pounds. That thing weighed about. And it's funny, TVs. That's the one thing in our lives that have come down in price.
One speaker. Look at that. My
Wow.
God.
Pretty cool.
Now I got 11.
Well, you love the surround sound. You're a surround sound guy. Jeff is a production guy. He knows about sound. So what I would say, watch that. Watch the Mel Brooks.
Yes, I'm definitely going
It's
to
going
watch
to be really good. Do you have a favorite? Let's look at that while we know. I listed them, but I know them. We both know them. Do you have a favorite Mel Brooks movie?
History of the World Part 1.
Oh yeah, going right for the history of the world. Great one.
Yep.
I have the 15
10.
10 commandments. That's fantastic. I
Moses gets mugged.
those are great. They're all great.
Keep them.
They're all so funny. I'm a big Blazing Saddles guy.
Blazing Saddles.
Love Blazing
Absolutely.
Saddles. Just because
To be or not to be.
to be or not to be.
Mm-hmm.
I love Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
And
Spaceballs 2 just finished filming.
yes, that's going to be out in the summer.
Soon, yeah.
And Young Frankenstein, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
so Marty Feldman and when he has like Madeline Kahn in his movie,
Oh,
is so
Madeline
great.
Kahn. She was amazing.
Lily von Stupp.
He was great.
I love to be. She's singing and she's with Cleavon Little. And in Blazing Saddles, it was supposed to be, Richard Pryor wrote that with him.
Yes.
And he was supposed to star in it
Yeah, he was.
as the sheriff.
He was like in Cleveland.
Well, the studios didn't want any part of Pryor. He was like known as, he was already a heavy drinker, hammered, drug addict. So they got Cleavon Little, which I think was better.
Cleveland Little was great.
Great, right? He just had this like sarcastic,
Mhm.
really perfect for that part. And he was only in, that I know of, one other movie. And let's see if you know.
I have no idea.
Fletch Lives, the second Fletch movie. Remember he was
I
the...
never saw either.
Oh, okay. Oh, you should... Man, I see Fletch.
I didn't see Fletch.
Oh, Fletch.
I wasn't a big Chase fan.
Oh,
Back then.
Fletch is great. You'd love the first. Fletch Lives was stupid, but Cleavon Little was in Fletch Lives. But there was in the Mel Brooks documentary, there's a bit that they're showing scenes of this shows and the 2,000-year-old man and how that started with Carl Reiner and everything, and Mel Brooks. And they show this scene, I think it's between Carl Reiner and Sid Caesar. And they're doing this sketch and they're speaking in a French, but it's a gibberish French. It's not real French, but they just with the accent. And then they're going to do it on guard. So Sid Caesar goes over and he goes, "We're going to do on guard." And he gives him the sword. Carl Reiner goes, "On guard." And he takes him and shoots him. What is that from? Well, who stole?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Thank you. They stole that. There's something stolen from everywhere.
Of course there is.
And as soon as I saw that, I was like, "Thief! Raiders of the Lost Ark. Thieves! To take that bit and call it your own, Spielberg. Nerve." And you knew right away.
Of course.
That's such a famous scene. Raiders of the Lost Ark. The guy's like, and he goes, and he just walks away. I mean, the way he does it is great, because he just like shoots him. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
But that's where it's from.
Yep.
It's that exact sketch. And I'll tell you another one. There's The Play That's Gone Wrong. I don't know if you ever saw it. The Play That's Gone Wrong. It's a Broadway show that's been going on for a while. It's these people put on a play, and everything goes wrong. Set falls down, things. The actor gets hit. They get hit by the door. But they're doing this murder mystery thing, and everything goes wrong. Okay. And so what it had, I know this play from a long time ago. It's been running for millions of years on Broadway. There's a scene where the girl is standing and the whole set falls and the doorway falls right over her. She's standing right upstage and the door falls right over her, so the whole set, the wall and the door. Well, she's perfectly standing, obviously knows where to stand, so it falls over her. Where is that taken from?
I know it. I can't.
That's taken from a Charlie Chaplin. And I'll show you the scene where he's standing and the thing falls down.
I've seen that in a few other places.
Yeah, I mean it's a device used a lot.
Yeah,
but it was first in Charlie. So now I'm finding all these things and I'm feeling cheated. No, don't roll.
No.
I like originality. Don't cheat me.
Everything's been done.
Everything has not been done. Nobody has done dumbbells. So don't tell me.
Get a producer.
What about the producers?
Get an agent.
My mom was blown away. She couldn't believe she had never heard of or seen the producers. Oh, you haven't?
No.
But you know what it is.
I know what it is.
Yeah. He does the springtime thing. So they have all the guys and they're auditioning. You're going, and he's like, the dancing one's over here. And it's so funny. And it's really, and then it ends and the whole audience is just like this. And they're in shock. And, at first it was ripped apart by a reviewer. Was like, this is horrible, And then he ended up winning Oscar for Best Screenplay.
Yeah.
And then in the documentary, you'll see that's when Nathan Lane and Matthew Broderick talk a little bit.
Yeah.
They obviously made it modern day famous. And that producer's play, that was at that time, right? To get tickets to see them was as big as Hamilton or Wicked is now, and any of these, right? It used to be like, oh, you got to go see the producers.
Yeah, it was big.
So that was what other he did. High Anxiety.
Yes, High Anxiety. That was so good.
Another good movie.
He did one called Life Stinks.
Yeah.
That was so good with Jeffrey Tambor.
Yes, great Jeffrey Tambor. But that's the thing. He used a lot of. He didn't just have 2 or 3 actors that he always used. I know he used Madeline Kahn a lot, but Cloris Leachman. He used everybody. Like I know he had his Dom DeLuise's, Gene Wilder's.
Yeah.
But he did. He gave a lot of these up and comings. They. Were in his movies and Terry Garr, obviously.
Oh, Terry Garr.
The great Terry Garr in Young Frankenstein. She was so good.
Yeah.
And, but all his movies, they had this, this just kind of, I love movies that give that jab to the general, state of affairs that's going on, whether it's a little poke in the eye or a little bit of a, little anarchy, if you will. You say, make fun of things. So Chaplin was like that.
Yes.
And would do a little bit of that. And was, but
Mel did it
Mel, great. Just fantastic. And you should watch it. It's so good.
I'm going to probably tonight.
Yeah, I would say it's on HBO. You have HBO, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here's a little interesting footnote. In the producers, the playwright of the horrible play they find to produce, that role was supposed to be Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, really?
So Dustin Hoffman tells Mel Brooks, he says, Mel, there's a problem, I can't do your movie. He says, why? And he says, they're flying me out to the West Coast. I have a screen test for a Mike Nichols film with your wife, Anne Bancroft. And he goes, what part? And he goes, the lead. And he goes, all right, I'll see you in a couple of weeks. You'll be back. And he tells him, and then, of course, he got the role in Graduate. And they used the other guy, who I don't even know, who was a no-name actor. But that's pretty funny.
That's great.
And he got that role of with his wife, Anne Bancroft, in The Graduate.
Yeah.
Now, did you ever see that movie?
I have not.
Wow. Such a movie guy. You're missing all these classics. You watch too much Harry Potter.
I've never had the to watch them.
A lot of good movies out there.
Back then, when they were popular, I didn't care about anything other than sci-fi and horror, and now I just.
And you do need to watch. Do you know Mystery Science Theater 3000? We talked about it a little bit. You like that stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
That I can't find. Find where that's streaming. I can't find the good episodes
It's on YouTube.
Just watch them on YouTube.
Sure, why not?
I didn't know if they would show that like whole episodes or pieces of episodes.
Everything's on YouTube.
Everything's on YouTube. It's true. That was wait. There was something else I wanted to tell you. Oh, so that was. Speaking of snow, I'll do this real quick. You put the sled. This was actually I found this, and we were talking about snow days and sleds, and that sled is my sled I had as a child. That was the sled my sister and brother had as children. So I mean that goes way back.
I think I had one.
You know that sled. That's a collectible. That sled that was in that was in like Scrooge days.
It's an antique.
It is. It's a collectible because that sled company called Kalamazoo Sled Company was founded in 1894 and they made Champion sleds. That's the brand. And I found it in the garage at the house and I said, this is fantastic. Now, kids use the plastic circular thing and they go flying down.
Yep.
There's something different about using a sled like this when they didn't really concern themselves with safety. You had razor sharp metal that if you somehow fell off, you'd probably decapitate yourself clean off.
Really?
You would probably come to a stop. The head of your body would continue rolling down the hill if you sliced it at the right angle.
Yeah, it's dangerous. You kill somebody with that thing
instantaneously.
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of back then. There were no child seats. Kids rolled around in the back seat. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a creator. I'm fine.
Yep.
Didn't do anything to my brain. No, there's been no test done to show that there's anything up there.
People got soft.
Soft. Internet, remote learning.
I had another word in mind, but
That's okay.
I edited myself.
Thank you. But those were the good days. A sled like that, and if somebody got in your way, they'd lose a leg.
Yeah.
And you just kept going.
Those were the great days.
That was great.
Playing with hammers.
Oh, sure.
Sticks.
Matches. Nobody cared. Nobody looked. Nobody cared. As long as you came home sometime in the week.
Exactly.
If you came home by Friday, you were good.
Preferably with all your limbs attached, but still.
You know when things changed? When they started having those commercials. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Then things got weird.
Nobody knew where their children were, and everything was fine. Now, for some reason, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children? And why did 10 o'clock? Why was that significant? Shouldn't the kids have been known where they were at 7 o'clock? It seems a little late to start looking for your children at 10 o'clock at night.
You would think.
That's a problem. It's 10 o'clock. Where are you? Do you know where your children are? That was like the big public service message.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And did they think parents were going to go, you know what? I don't know where they are.
I can't imagine anybody cared.
I don't think anybody. That's when you change the channel.
Nobody listened to that shit.
It was that, and then they remember they would sign off with like the Star Spangled Banner.
Yep.
And then it would just go, boom, you had the stripes.
Yep.
There are still channels that do that. I was flipping through it. I saw a channel last night that was just had that.
5 or 6 o'clock in the morning.
You can't find any programming in today's age that you have to go to the 3 colored lights and go. I can't imagine that a station can't find some content, some idiot to put on for 20 minutes that they thought better to put that sound, that somebody would say, I have 5,000 streaming services, but I'm going to watch this blue light with this annoying tone.
They could put us on.
I don't know if we're better than that.
You think?
I'm not sure. I think more people get views of that annoying sound or watching the Yule log.
Why, the Yule log. Don't mess with the Yule log.
I love the Yule log. I watched it this year. I watched the little Yule log.
The Yule log.
I love the Yule log. That was pretty funny. There's 2 movies. Did you ever hear of these? Clicker and Mercy. Clicker is.
I'm going to see Mercy tomorrow.
Are you?
Yes.
That's where a guy is in front of an AI judge, something
Yes,
like that.
Rebecca Ferguson.
And he's trying to whatever. It's a murder.
Yes,
I'm going to tell you right now, fantastic movie, and I didn't see it. You know how I know?
Rebecca Ferguson.
No, hour and 30 minutes. You're going to be in and out in 90 minutes.
Okay, but Rebecca.
That's fine. Fine. 90 minutes. Great.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great
There
movie.
you go.
What you dragged me to for 4.5 hour
Oh,
movies
for Christ's sake!
is hideous. Nothing should go that long. There is nothing in my life that I want to go on over 90 minutes. Nothing.
Hey, look, I go to long movies. Yeah,
Apparently not. You never saw The Godfather. You never saw the. But we are going to see it.
yes.
I'm very excited.
I will see The Godfather finally.
We're very excited. We're
This
looking
week.
at this week.
Right.
That's if barring all upcoming blizzards.
And then Saturday, snow be damned, I will go see Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, you're just going to go right away the next day?
Yes. Yes.
You've never seen that?
In the theater?
Oh, in the theater? Oh, but you've seen it. You know the movie. Yeah. Oh, okay. But you wanted the theater experience. That'd be probably pretty cool.
Absolutely.
And the other movie, Clicker.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, that's a movie. It's about a Mexican musician that commits a crime. I don't really understand the plot. Also, an hour and 20 minutes. Fantastic. I know, right? It's fantastic.
right up your alley.
1 hour, 20 minutes. I don't even think it's in English. I would go see
But
it.
you'll go
because it's
see it anyway.
75-minute movie is perfect.
Wow. You're terrible.
That's the I don't want to see 3 hours. I don't want to sit and watch something for 3 hours. Nothing.
I don't understand the problem. I don't get it. I go to see a 3 hour movie. I don't get up once. I sit through the entire thing.
Well, first of all, I can't sit longer than 20 minutes without having to go to the bathroom. Feel a lot. Second of all, nothing can hold my attention for 3 hours. Nobody and nothing can hold my attention. There's nobody I want to talk to, nobody I want to see for that long length of time.
You heard it here, girls.
Oh, sure. That's it. I date in increments, hour increments. Then I've had enough. That's it. You get 1 hour with Stevie K. That's going to be my new thing. You know, what do you think about that? I'm going to start my own, dating curriculum. 1 hour with Stevie K. What do you think? I mean, that's more than I can handle for somebody else, and that's way more than somebody else should ever have to be exposed to someone like me.
I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thanks for calling, Steve.
Steve was watching. He's like, I don't want any part of this shit tonight.
Look at this. Nothing. Did he call?
I don't know.
No. He's either stuck at Starbucks in a snowstorm or he's asleep.
Obviously.
He's probably asleep. Most people sleep through the show. I sleep through the show. Steve sleeps through the show when he's in the studio. Now, I'll tell you, now here's where why I got you involved in this nightmare called the Steve Square Show. Steve usually falls asleep. You being there keeps him awake.
Oh, is that my role?
That is your role.
Keeping Steve awake?
You keep Steve awake. He feels embarrassed to fall asleep in front of you.
I feel wanted.
Well, it's a job. It's useful.
It's a job when I'm getting paid.
You're not. Well, you got to talk to Tony about that. I don't handle finances. Tony handles the money.
Tony,
come
on, buddy.
Come on, Tony. I'm lucky if Tony even's having this stream live right now. I think Tony shut us off again for the porn star. I was looking for something on Netflix or Amazon, and I am a subscriber to Netflix and Amazon, yet 3/4 of the content have this new little yellow lock. Lock.
On Amazon?
Yeah,
Yes.
and on Netflix. They do that too. So I don't understand. What more could they want from my life?
Where on Netflix do you see that? I've never seen that.
I don't think everything is free on Netflix, or if you're a subscriber.
I'm a subscriber.
Or maybe I'm thinking of Amazon.
You're thinking of Amazon.
Okay. So why is it? Tell me why. If I'm an Amazon Prime subscriber, do I have to have 3/4 of the content with a little lock on it?
That's my question too. I'm also a subscriber to Amazon Prime.
Everything I want to look at has a lock on it, and it says you can rent. Why am I renting if I'm subscribing?
Exactly.
It makes no sense.
Exactly.
You're either a renter or a subscriber. You're not both.
Because they're ripping you off in many different ways.
You heard it here. think we should start shame on you.
And they just raised Amazon Prime prices.
It's a nightmare. A nightmare. It's just a nightmare. Do you know Netflix is trying to buy Warner Brothers?
Yes.
$75 billion.
Yes.
$75 billion.
Paramount's trying to stop it.
And they should. I do not want Netflix owning Warner Brothers. That's too much.
Yeah.
Keep everything separate. I don't want them in that producing Hollywood movies.
Yes, and they're trying to cut down the time that movies are in theaters.
Yes, of course. They'll have. It's like a doctor and your chiropractor. It's like an all-in-one stop shopping that they're going to. Of course, they're going to make movies with the intent of getting it out of the theaters, putting it in the stream.
Yep.
You know, you're not going to make quality.
I hope somebody stops.
And they're not movie makers. I mean, they're Netflix. They're not. There's a difference.
Well, Paramount tried a hostile takeover. It didn't work.
I did a hostile takeover. The girl said no dice. No dice. Dice. I said, look, let me try something. I want to use one of a stockbroken term. What do you think if I did a hostile takeover right now? I didn't show the camera. I did this. What do you think about a hostile takeover? I gave the wink. I have a lot of smooth lines. The ladies love Funny Man CBK.
Why are you single?
Because by my own accord. Well, you love to tear me apart. Oh, now he calls at 7:29. What do you want? Central Mountain Time? 7:16. It's a snow blizzard. You got him. You asked for him, Mandrew, the Emster.
What's going on? What are you cooking today?
Why did you leave me alone with this lunatic, Stephen?
Jeff is just giving it to me. He says the snow we had was nothing. He's in this comfortable apartment, no shoveling.
And you see him in a bomber jacket and a freaking scarf. It's 74 degrees in here.
Now, Steve, how did you make out? Did you have to shovel?
A lot. I literally took the day off today to finish up.
And this is why I respect Steve. Did you use a snowblower or a shovel?
I had a shovel. We don't have a snowblower anymore. It doesn't work.
That's okay though.
He had a snowblower.
But he's shoveling. He's one with the snow.
But if he had a snowblower, he'd be using.
My mom said, we have a snowblower, and then she looked at me.
Wow.
That's something, huh? So how you feeling today after all the shoveling?
I'm all right.
All right.
No, I'm all right. Last night was good. First I dug myself out yesterday. So I dug out the driveway.
Oh my gosh.
And you know what? After a while, I was moving around, so I wasn't feeling so cold. So that was all right.
The snow was initially light.
Yes.
And powdery.
It got worse as we went along.
Yes. Then this morning it became like the Ice Age.
And we did some sidewalks today. Then
city sidewalks.
Then I cleaned up the driveway, just do a little more, just clear it up a little more, start up the other car.
So now through Sunday, I'm sorry, was Starbucks open?
They were closed yesterday.
Okay.
They're open today.
Yeah. So I feel like most places really had to close yesterday, right?
Yeah. Oh, it was terrible.
Like you couldn't, even if they could get a worker there why would they stay open? Like how could they do it?
You know what? If they would, they could. If they could, they would.
That's what I'm saying. I would tell you this. This is what they used to do to us this is Steve, before I knew you. Back in Valley Total Fitness Land, the world of who cares about the workers, I would be opening a club and they would tell me it would be a whiteout. I just showed a picture of the 78 Blizzard. It looked like that. And they would tell me, do your best to get there, even if you open up a couple of minutes late. There wasn't a soul on the road other than emergency vehicles and one lunatic that would be in the parking lot waiting to work out. Some mental case that walked with snowshoes. Are you guys opening?
See, just like the racquetball guy at All Valleys.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes, of course.
He was the first person on there in the store, like before any of us got there.
I would be the first.
And in closing, he would not leave until everybody else left. He had this OCD thing going.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, I remember that. Yes, that's right.
Remember?
Yeah.
You had to wrangle him out.
Yes, he would be the last. He would have. Oh my God, I blocked out a lot of it, but I remember that.
Yeah.
But they didn't care. Bally's wanted to open. They were part of that. They could care less about safety for the workers. They would really, it's short of a nuclear war, they would open up.
What nuclear war? Stop it.
It's not gonna. Look, this bomb's not gonna hit for a while. Get in there, open the cardio section.
We got cockroaches there that are doing just fine. They're gonna need some. They're gonna need personal training.
You know, cats are starting to watch TV, Bill. What is that from? Cats.
That sounds. God, I don't know.
We're programming for cats.
Oh God. Oh, what was that? Oh, Scrooge.
There you go. I knew he'd get there. Now, I'm disappointed because Jeff wants to go, or he's Friday night to see The Godfather. But you got your show.
I got my show on Friday night.
We need to be near to see Jeff's reactions to his first Godfather experience.
It's a movie.
It's an experience.
It's a mob movie.
I just, Steve, do you know how this is going to be? I just have this feeling that this is not going to end very well. I have a feeling Jeff is going to have many issues with this film.
I'm sure he will. He's going to really. Now, I want to ask you a couple of things. I'm glad you called. First of all, I was watching the Mel Brooks thing.
Yeah, it was too.
It was good, right?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. And do you remember, I think it was the scene where they were looking at an old sketch of maybe it was Sid Caesar with Carl Reiner, and they were doing the on guard scene where he gave him the sword and then he shot him.
Yeah.
And I asked Jeff, and Jeff got it right away. What movie stole that? What 1980s movie stole that?
Indiana Jones.
There you go. So, and I was very upset about that because I love that from Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I'm like, they stole it. Spielberg stole it.
You know what? Everyone's stolen from some.
I know, but I'm just saying.
And it's still, I know it, and it doesn't make it any less funny.
No, it was an iconic scene. I mean, that's what they show.
Harrison Ford, come on. Harrison Ford is.
No, the way he does it is just so like the way he just shoots him. The guy does the sword thing for an hour and then he just shoots him. No, it isn't. That's why. I mean, it's such a great scene.
And what happens later in the movie when he doesn't have a gun with the gun?
Right.
He tries to do the same thing.
Yeah. So we're going through a little Mel Brooks today, and then we were asking Jeff's favorite movie was
History of the World.
History of the World. I'm torn between Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein. Who are you? Do you have what's your number one Mel movie?
Oh my God, it's
hard.
I by nose Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
So Blazing Saddles is probably his masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask Steve if he knows this little bit of trivia, which I bet you he'll get because he saw it. Who was supposed to play the playwright and the producers?
The playwright?
Yeah, the one that wrote the play, the Springtime play.
Oh, Dustin Hoffman.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great. I heard that story too beforehand. he screams up to him at the window.
I know.
Yeah, I'm doing this Mike Nichols movie in California. The one with Annie. You with Annie? He said, yeah.
And he goes, "Don't worry, I'll see you." He's like, he knows that. What part? He goes, the lead. That is hysterical. It's the way they did things back then. There was no phone calls, there was no texting, there was no no agents. It's just you're just screaming at each other in buildings.
But you know what? They were all living in the village back then. So I mean, I think that's just an artist thing. That's
That's what I'm saying. It's just This is such a great time, a simpler time. Now, Steve, I talked about this. Steve knows how I feel about mayoral people and governors. I wanted to just touch on this again.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Big fan of the lead by example. I love when Hochul was teaching how to shovel today.
Oh, that was yesterday. She was teaching how.
Right. She did it she put herself out there in harm's way. He's got my vote. I don't care.
Well,
I don't even know if I vote for her.
Steve, would you have felt differently about Mayor Bloomberg if he showed people how to ride a bike?
I would have enjoyed. You're a big fan of Mayor Bloomberg when he told people during the subway strike.
Jeff knows Steve's utter obsession with Bloomberg, and he was so angry when Bloomberg during the strike said, "I'm going to ride my bike."
He told people he was going to ride his bike to work when the whole transit went on strike.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Oh,
Jeff.
He wasn't riding his bike to work. What's wrong with that? Do you remember who the mayor of Bloomberg was? This guy was a trillionaire. You think he was riding his bike to work?
He might have.
Oh my God. Jeff lives. You live in the same world with Lily von Stupp.
Might have been a gold-plated bike.
Lily von Stupp.
It's true.
It's true.
Shotzi.
I love a man.
Too much.
I love you. Is it true what they say about me? Because, excuse me, just all the lines are so great.
Did you hear Mel Brooks talk about the punchline on that that Von Stroop scene with Cleavon Little that he left out?
Yes, with the arm.
Oh my God.
What time is it? Okay. Yes, that was, and I don't even think that was really funny. I mean, it was probably better they left that out. It's huge. Yeah, I mean, it probably would have been, but everything was just perfect the way they did it.
Maybe too much.
That's what I think. I think it's a little obvious. I think the way everything they did in that movie was perfect. Just the way it ends on the studio line, and they're like, "Let's go see how the movie ends," and they both go into the theater.
Utter chaos.
It's so great because you have all these Dom DeLuise all of a sudden appears and they're doing that weird, just to stage that thing at the end with the dancers. Put up your toes. Now, and he goes, "Wait a minute." Just to write that little scene it's just great.
Slim Pickens punches out Dom DeLuise.
Not in the face. Oh, not in the face. There's so many classics. He said, and we were saying he's it, right? Mel Brooks is the last one left standing.
Yes, he is.
From all of it, right? Neil Simon's not alive, is he?
Neil Simon?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them are gone.
It's unbelievable.
I was just reading this book about Sid Caesar that just came out, and really, Mel didn't make a lot of friends back then. A lot of those writers,
no.
He had a relationship with Neil Simon and Carl, of course, and a lot of writers really, he rubbed them the wrong way.
I mean, well, he was younger and wasn't established, and it really, Sid made his career.
Stood behind him.
Yeah.
Sid paid him $40 a week out of his pocket.
Paid him out of his, I mean, not that $40 was going to kill Sid. He was making some good pocket change. Yeah. But
he was at his height, he's making like a lot of
Sid was making a lot of money for TV. That was a new thing back then.
Making $25,000 a week. It
was crazy. I mean, could you imagine that kind of money back then?
And poor Imogene Coca, who really,
I know, she made like not even half of that.
She made $5,000 a week.
Yeah, because back then they didn't have any equality.
And you're a woman. Yeah, you're a woman. But God, she just maybe she didn't deserve as much as Sid, but she certainly needed to be close.
Yeah, but it's funny. My parents love Sid Caesar and Imogene Coca, and we were talking last show about comedy duos, and we didn't really bring up male female comedy duos because they were great.
Yeah.
And you think of Ben Stiller and his wife.
Yeah.
You know, so there's some of those too.
Yep.
That we left out that were great. So now, Steve, before we leave, I have to ask you. Hold on. Here it
I
is.
can't see you. I don't have the computer on.
Oh, okay. So I want to ask. I'm showing this right now. I know you don't have a computer on. That's okay. This restaurant, I just got this menu in the mail. I was going to toss it as I toss everything, but then I started looking and I said, this menu is unbelievable. Have you ever heard of Parisi's on Carmen's Road?
I knew that's what you were going to talk. I knew it.
What an ambulance,
God.
too.
I knew exactly what you were going to.
Have you ever been? Because first of all, my mom's like, you don't do it on Carmen's Road. You don't go to Carmen's Road. I'm like, why? Look at this menu.
It's not that bad. We go over there all the time.
To Parisi's?
I haven't gone to Parisi's, no, but
I'm gonna have to try that out. This menu is unbelievable. Look at this.
Likes the Chinese place.
Look at this menu. It's unbelievable. They got 20 different kinds of calzones. They got shrimp scampi, oregano, clam sauce, mussels, fra diablo. They got all kinds of gelatos.
Okay, let's forget about everything else. What about for you though?
They have minestrone soup.
You're very excited about the.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I was very disappointed with our minestrone soup last week.
That's so funny you say that because I said the exact same thing, and I'll tell you how I knew before I even tasted it. I could tell by the color. I know it had a different color.
It was not red.
Nope.
It was kind of like a light.
I almost thought I got the wrong soup. I thought it was like a lentil.
Yeah. Yes, that was not.
No, I got it after that, and it was back to the original. I'm glad you said something because I remember saying I was a little disappointed in it.
I didn't finish it. I ate as much as I could.
It was not.
I did not find it appetizing.
Now this place has a minestrone soup. They also have something called, this is right up your alley. They have a pizza here, Steve, called Parisi's Everything But the Kitchen Sink. It's got pepperoni, onions, sausage, peppers, meatballs, olives, and mushrooms.
Ugh.
You're saying, you eat a chicken clock or whatever. What's that place you eat at?
Regular cheese pizza. What the hell are you talking about?
The place that you go to, the chicken place.
Chicken place.
What's the chicken place?
Chicken place.
Don't you go to KFC?
No, I don't.
Well, you had.
Once in a year?
And what's the other place you just went to when you went to Florida?
We're talking about pizza.
Cracker Barrel.
What about it? We're talking about pizza.
I don't know. I'm not talking about pizza. I'm talking about life, for God's sake.
Jeff alone about the Cracker Barrel.
Normal cheese pizza. That's all that counts. Everything else is bullshit.
The sheriff is
No.
easy. I got you. I'm all right.
Relax.
I know.
Well, said this is a family show.
It's not really a family show, but yes, I still.
Hey,
It's like Kramer said we got to retool.
hey,
Yes.
he told me to take the cork out of the bottle, so
I didn't. What cork out of what bottle? You can't put the genie back in the bottle.
you released my other side weeks ago.
I don't even know what that sounds a little alien-like. Sounds like a movie. Penne with, look at this. They got, anyway, I'm giving it a try. I want to try at least their minestrone soup. Parisi's is our new non-sponsor of the Steve Squared Show.
I don't know, Steve. You're gonna try it. You be bold, and I want to see a review next time.
I will give a review. I'm going to try the minestrone soup, and they have a blackened chicken. I'm doing it. I'm gonna venture out, and if I get sick, I'm suing the Parisi's and the both of you.
Make sure you get their name and their badge number and their supervisor.
You know,
So
my uncle is in the Italian restaurant business. I'm going to give him a call in the morning. You'll be hearing from my attorney, Antio Scarpucci.
No more cracks about Cracker Barrel.
Why?
Place is a monument to American restaurants.
I don't know if it's a Mount Rushmore. I think it's on the level of White Castle.
Although their chicken was a little rubbery this time around, but still.
That's what she said.
I will. You know what? I forgot what I had there the one time I went there, but I didn't have an issue with it. I liked it.
You know, I don't know if you guys know this, but growing up, I went to a really mixed, thuggish inner city school, and they used to call me Cracker Barrel.
On that note, good night, everybody.
Anyway, we're not canceled yet. I'll talk to Tony later. I'll see if we're on next week. That might have just did it. I thought the Blazing Saddles might have did it, but this will definitely do it.
You might want to use that for your next 5 minutes when you're up there in the giggle patch.
You know, I used to go to this inner city. You know what joke is good when you start with, you know. Anyway, you know what? It's time to close the shop. Thanks a lot.
You will be at the Giggle Room and the Chuckle Patch.
I will be at the Chuckle Patch. Yes, sooner than later, hopefully. I would have loved to have done comedy at Big Daddy's, but they didn't ask me. At the Cajun room, in the Cajun room, in the Cajun chicken room.
You can start doing a Cajun humor.
Oh, we love that Cajun humor. You gotta roll that batter.
Oh my God.
You roll that batter.
You're going to get me shot.
What are you talking about? That's Cajun. I love that. You remember Steve, do you remember the Cajun chef?
Yes, I do.
What's his name? Justin something? And you couldn't.
Yeah.
Yes, if you look him up, that's exactly what that. And you couldn't understand a word he said. You go, "We gonna make gumbo, jambalaya," and he'd be rolling. Yeah, I'll close it up now. Let me close it up now. Thanks, Steve-O. Stay safe, stay warm.
Jeff, you stay safe too.
Oh, Steve, quick thing. Who do you like in the Super Bowl?
I don't like anyone in the Super Bowl.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm going to go I'll go with Seattle with the former Jet Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Yes, I'm Seahawk. You remember my relatives? They live in Tacoma, Washington.
I did not know that.
Yeah, this is many moons ago, but that's my connection to Seattle. So we'll go with Seattle. And you know me, I'm nothing Boston, nothing New England. I don't like anything from there.
Don't tell your in-laws that.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right about that. All right, Chiefy.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. I'll see you all later. Next week.
Later. And I think I've done enough damage for one show.
You're going to get me stabbed.
I'm so glad. I got to take these off. Look, my hands are sweltering. It's hot.
An hour later, you're finally taking them off? Really?
Well, I'll have to go back out there. It's going to be chilly. Now I'm in the mood for minestrone soup. I'm going to get another one tonight. Anyway, Jeff, as always, thank you so much. Wonderful.
Always a pleasure.
Wonderful. Yeah, I don't think it's always a pleasure. I feel it's not. I feel it's never a pleasure. Thank you. Funny Man CBK, thanking you. Stay safe. Stay warm. Walk slow. It's ice patches, black ice. You got to take it easy.
Yes, I was felt into that.
Yes, you have to walk slow and take your time. Don't rush anywhere. Drive slow because you might be saving an accident with me. Anyway, we'll see you next week. Have a great night.